now that we've talked about the organic nature. Now we can talk about the good cheap food.
All right.
Good
Yes.
cheap food. Give us a few. Give us a bone.
So I've done a few shows
Okay.
on my website, fooddudesf.com.
Okay, very good. Which just happens to be under your face
Okay,
right now.
great.
Okay, nice.
And
good.
one of the places, the first episode I did was actually a Vietnamese restaurant that I really wanted to champion because it was in the Tenderloin, and I think it'd be very easy for people to just sort of drive by and ignore it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people might be a little worried about the Tenderloin. Just
Okay.
don't think of that as the first neighborhood they would go to for food.
Mm-hmm.
But this place is called Tem Key, Themky,
Okay.
and it's on Ellis Street near Larkin, and they're just great. I mean, and they're cheap and good. I mean, and that's the distinction I really want to make. It's not just cheap. Okay, I mean, you know, you can get a hamburger for 79 cents at McDonald's. You know,
Oh, God,
it's,
yeah, no.
that's cheap. But
not good.
Yes, let's not get sued by McDonald's, but I think we can say there's
I'll
better.
bleep it out later.
Okay, there's better quality to be had.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find that sweet spot where you're not spending a lot of money, but you are getting good quality food.
Okay.
So not just cheap for the sake of cheap, but where cheap and quality overlap.
Okay, nice.
And,
Very nice. Are you in advertising? You should be.
Peripherally
Cheap
in
and then-
advertising.
Well, you should be getting your pencils and paper down here just because
Okay.
you have to make sure. Okay, so we've got that one.
So
Give me
Tem
another-
Key, Vietnamese
Okay.
place. They do pho, Pho, the noodle soup.
Uh-huh.
They do everything, and what I really like about them, because I go to Clement Street a lot, and there's great pho places on Clement, but what I like about Tem Key on Ellis is their imperial rolls are thick, you know, and they're crispy, like really crispy, really crunchy, and not the skimpy little, you know, appetizer-y
Right.
size, like an imperial roll, you know, that's like chopped up into 5 or 6 pieces. I don't like the mini imperial rolls.
little,
They don't
yeah.
impress me because you end up getting more wrapper than stuffing, you know.
Yeah, we don't like
and
that.
that's not good.
I'm
No.
getting hungry. Are you
All
getting
right.
hungry? I am. Okay, so then write that one down. Now, next one. What else would you say is something that's a... I'm going to take a turn here. I'm
Okay,
gonna take
yes.
a turn here. And I'm butchering the name yet again. El Toyanese. Or Toya... help me out.
Tonayense.
Tonayense.
And believe me, I've practiced that.
El
Not,
Tonayense.
not just for this show, but like, so yeah, if people don't know what we're talking about are the sort of taco trucks.
Oh my God, yes.
For lack of a
Yummy.
better word. Like long before there were the fancy food trucks, we had the taco trucks in the Mission. And Tonayense seems to be the one that has the most. They're always parked outside of Best Buy.
Yes.
And there's usually one at Harrison and about 17th or
Right.
18th.
Exactly. And oh my God, really,
Yeah.
really,
Really good.
Soft tacos. and
I get the
everything.
tortas
Oh, okay.
when I'm there, which is the sandwiches. You know?
haven't had that
Okay, it's
yet.
sort of
Okay.
like, I mean, it's bread,
Uh-huh.
so it's not a tortilla. And it's all the stuff you would get inside a burrito.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do some kind of special sauce, which is just the magical ingredient.
I was blown away because I was on a flight to New York on United, and I
Yeah.
opened the United magazine, and they were highlighting that taco
Really?
truck. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it was pretty. In fact, I think
That's
we had
great.
a mention in the Zagat guide, which is up on the side of the trailer.
That's
right now.
awesome too. Well, I'll tell you something. You know, San Francisco doesn't have like an official food, right? You know, like if you think Philadelphia has the cheesesteak, New York City, whatever, the pizza or the hot dog or the pretzel. You know, there's something that you associate.
I think pizza, yeah.
Yeah, Chicago with the deep dish pizza.
What about our clam chowder or sourdough bread?
Well, let's talk about that.
Okay.
It's interesting that you brought that up.
Now you're going to rip it apart.
Well, the clam chowder is what kind of clam chowder?
New England clam
That's
chowder.
right, New
Okay,
England
so
clam
yeah,
chowder.
so we can't take claim to
So-
that, but the sourdough bowl.
I do
that
like
we
the
carve out-
that's good. That's
Okay.
probably a runner-up, but I do have a problem with if it's Boston clam chowder or New England clam chowder.
Why are we-
It's going to be
okay.
hard for it to be the official food of San Francisco. Anyway,
Oh, look at the time. I guess we got to go. No, that's okay.
I vote
Okay.
for the torta sandwich because now I'm sure they have it in other places, but I never had it until I came to California.
Mm-hmm.
It seems fairly unique, and man, is it a great deal. That's a great
good.
sandwich.
I'm going to try the
Our
torta
taco
next
trucks.
time.
Yeah, try them. Try the. I mean, I love the al pastor. You know, the marinated pork.
Yeah.
Can't go
They
wrong.
have tongue, they have brains,
Oh my
they have
God, they got it
everything
all.
you'd want to have. Now, sandwiches, speaking of sandwiches
Yeah.
or that type of thing, you're talking about trying to find a good deli in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's tough too. Deli means a lot of things to a lot of different people. There's Italian deli, there's Jewish deli, and then there's sort of your just general American sandwich shop deli. 22 years ago, it was harder to find great sandwich shops. It seemed to be you either had downtown financial district, you know, like if you want to get a sandwich, that was there. But then on Fridays or Saturdays, Saturdays or Sundays, you had nothing left. Or for some reason, the Marina District has what I grew up with, which is your corner deli. You know, your store that sells the newspaper and cigarettes and soda, but has a great deli counter and will make you fresh sandwiches. You can find that on like Green Street and Union Street and in that
There's
Cow
one
Hollow
on Chestnut,
area.
that's an old
Chestnut,
Italian deli.
But for some reason, they seem to be like isolated there. I don't know other places like that in the neighborhoods. So what I've noticed is lately there's been an explosion in sandwich shops. Just on the way over here, there's a place called Bite Me Sandwiches. No, I haven't been there yet,
Nice.
but that's on South
I love
Van
the
Ness.
name. I'm loving that already. Bite Me Sandwiches. Okay.
There's an Italian place that opened up just on the other side of Potrero. And I think Ike's place, which was in the Castro, really kind of blew the lid on it.
You know, that one actually got on Food Network because I
Oh,
saw
I'm
them
sure.
one
Yeah.
highlighted on Food Network too, and those sandwiches looked awesome.
Yeah, no, Ike's is great. I mean, that shop isn't open anymore, but I think they now sell their stuff out of a bar on Market Street.
Oh, nice. Sandwiches and bars.
Yeah. And then
Great idea.
in my neighborhood, I want to give a plug for Claire's Delicatessen. The one thing I really love about them is they're open late. They're open
Where
until
is this?
11
Where?
p.m. That's right around the corner from the 500 Club, so 17th Street and Guerrero.
Oh, okay. Very
And
nice.
so it's
Oh,
been,
I've
there's
gotta
good
say,
sandwiches to be
then,
had.
Okay, you're on Guerrero or near Guerrero? I just ran
Near
into
Guerrero.
Near Guerrero. I ran into one of the best things I've ever eaten in a long time. Arizmende.
Arizmende, yeah.
Arizmende has the best scones in the world. I don't know why, but also they have
You talking about the
lines-
new one that opened up on Valencia Street?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, near Hart, which is that wine
Right,
bar,
right.
and which is also new. Everything on Valencia Street has been
Blowing
going
up.
crazy.
Blowing
I wonder
up.
if that's because they had the new City College campus there.
I'm not sure. People forget there was a time when Valencia Street wasn't the hippest thing.
Right.
And not like these guys need another plug, but Slanted Door
Oh yeah.
really started it all at 17th and Valencia. I mean, that was what opened it up to fine food. And now you've got the whole 18th Street corridor. Again, these places don't need me plugging them, so I'm not going to plug them.
But there's one more little one that squeezes in there that everybody loves. That used to be nothing and now is just
What's
amazing.
that?
Porto Alegre.
Porto Alegre, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Porto Alegre.
Allegra?
Gra?
Okay.
I don't know, but they have the best margaritas, and I can't even
They have
say
great
it was
margaritas.
After margaritas, can't even pronounce the name.
So let me tell you about one of the places that I feel I've discovered or at least helped bring some attention to. Because these days, the second something opens up, there's already 50 people, tweeting about it and,
Yes.
and posting it on Yelp. So I don't know if anybody can discover anything
Okay.
anymore. But it's funny, I was just talking about how I don't like to be, down at Pier 39. Or I was doing a job at Fisherman's Wharf. It was the
Okay.
only reason why I'd be down at
Are
Fisherman's
you
Wharf.
are you a mime?
Yeah, I was busking with my acoustic guitar on
Very good.
Fisherman's Wharf.
Okay, so you're in Fisherman's Wharf.
And I walked past this truck, but it was a parked truck. Like they wouldn't go to drive away. They were part of this, established space. And it said Argentinian food.
Ooh, yum.
And then I realized, like, I don't know what Argentinian food really is. Now, I already had it in my mind that I was going to In-N-Out Burger to get an In-N-Out Burger. And,
Okay.
and damn it, that's what I had and that's what I wanted. But I promised myself I was going to stop at that truck on the way back. So this great truck is called Tanguito.
Oh,
Like
they're
Little
on
Tango.
Facebook.
Oh, I'm sure
They're on Facebook. Yes.
And they're also on the Food Dude website. So there you
Okay.
go. And they were fantastic. And they are fantastic. The first time I was there, I just got like a little spinach quiche.
Okay.
And the quality of the dough was great. And you just knew that the people making the food, cared about what they were making. They had passion about it. And it was very reasonable prices. I mean, especially for the quality.
And we've stumbled upon one of your pet peeves. If you don't love food, or you go ahead, give us that one because it's a very strong statement here. So go ahead and make
there's
it.
only a few minutes of show left. I feel like we just got started, but
Okay.
it's true. Please don't work in the food business if you don't love food, if you're not passionate about food. There's got to be easier ways to make money, number one.
Yeah.
And if you're like, well, should I sell auto parts at my brother's auto parts store, or should I go into the food business? Go work for your brother.